Unfortunately, intimate partner violence is something that is more prevalent than most people would think. It is important to understand the warning signs and to be aware and present when you're around people that you know, and just watching out for any warning sign that may be present. Before I go through the warning signs, I do think it is important to remember that although women are a bigger percent of those who are in these intimate partner violent situations, that men are also victims, and apply these warning signs to not only your women friends, sisters, whatever it may be. Also pay attention to men, because most men do not feel comfortable or validated with coming forward if they are in any physical or emotional abuse by their partner. So I think that's just something that is really important for people to pay attention to. A big warning sign that people need to pay attention to is if the person in your life begins to pull back from spending time with you. If they mention that their partner does not want them spending time with, whether it be you, their family, or any other friends, that is a sense of them being controlled, and that is not something that is present in a healthy relationship. A partner should want you to create new friendships, keep the friendships you have, and also spend time with their family. That is something that should not be taken away from a partner. It's also important to pay attention to the changes in the way they express themselves through clothing. If someone that you know begins to cover themselves up or dress in a way that their partner doesn't want them to show their body at all, that's another control issue that it shouldn't be a thing in relationships. It's not healthy. It's a warning sign that something more may be happening when the partners are behind closed doors. It's also important to pay attention to if someone begins canceling plans, flaking. Just you'll know if someone is canceling plans on a more regular basis than normal, and especially if it's happening when somebody is in a relationship. I think that's important to just be aware of and pay attention to. Also, if the person that is in your life begins to have lower self-esteem, if they begin to put themselves down, if they degrade themselves, or say their partners are saying they're not good enough at this, or they need to do this to be better, that's a warning sign, and it needs to be paid attention to. Going along the lines of more physical violence, it's important to pay attention to your friends. Just take a look, scan their body, just see if you see anything that looks as if it can be a result of a violent encounter. Oftentimes, people do not feel comfortable coming forward if they are in these situations, so paying attention to these warning signs, mannerisms, whatever it may be, is something that victims need. Victims deserve people to advocate for them, to pay attention to them, especially when they're in a situation where their partners do nothing but degrade them. It's just important to pay attention to these warning signs and realize that intimate partner violence is a real thing.